when you saw the clip? Did your phone blow up?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, initially I thought, to be honest, that it was an AI clip. I couldn't really quite believe that it was a legitimate clip. Yeah, but it did blow up. I had so many messages from people sharing it with me. But it's been a nice little flashback to my time on Beck
It's
Off,
such
definitely.
a funny moment, because I can remember the moment. I genuinely couldn't hear what you were saying. I think I had to look at a producer to be told you're saying bake. It was your accent which was throwing me off.
I know, and even when I tried to spell it out, Alison, it didn't really make any difference, did it? Because I spelled it out in such a strong accent as well.
Mark, did the original clip go viral? Is that what it was?
No, it didn't really go viral, did it, Mark? It was just a nice clip that Bake Off put out.
Yeah, and it was sort of... Occasionally, I would even get people saying to me now that they recognise me from the show from that clip.
Really?
Alison with us.
BRITS left toothless. A morning TV meltdown of pure joy as Alison Hammond and Mark Lutton fall apart, laughing over Prince Harry's unbelievable tribute. The morning began with the usual calmness of British breakfast television. Soft lighting glowing against Christmas ornaments, warm mugs sitting neatly on the table, the faint hum of the Thames framed in the background, and the familiar comfort of Alison Hammond and Mark Lutton guiding viewers gently into another winter's day. Nothing about the atmosphere gave even the slightest hint that within minutes the entire studio crew, the presenters and half the nation would be doubled over in uncontrollable laughter. Nothing suggested that Prince Harry, of all people, was about to send the show spiralling into one of the most joyful, unexpected on-air collapses in recent memory. Yet that is precisely what happened. It began with a simple introduction. Mark leaned forward, gesturing to the monitor with that subtle grin he gets when he knows something is about to cause chaos. Alison folded her hands, completely unaware of what was coming, smiling with that warm, glowing ease that makes Britain adore her. Then the screen came to life. The clip rolled, and for the briefest, quietest moment, the studio paused as if holding its breath. There he was, Prince Harry, on the Great British Bake Off, recreating his previous iconic interaction with Alison Hammond, lip-syncing her, not badly, not casually, not half-heartedly, but perfectly, down to the micro-expression, down to the shoulder movement, down to the rhythm of her voice. He had studied her, memorized her, channeled her, and in that moment, the studio didn't just react, it detonated. Alison Hammond's laughter erupted like an avalanche of joy. She threw her head back so far that her gorgeous curls brushed the Christmas garland behind her. Her whole body shook. Her arms crossed over her stomach as if trying to hold herself together, but failing completely. Her laughter wasn't polite or restrained. It was booming, free, unfiltered, that unmistakable Hammond explosion that makes an entire country feel lighter just hearing it. Mark Lutton didn't fare any better. As soon as Harry began lip-syncing Alison's voice, Mark's face collapsed into pure comedic agony. He bent over the desk, one hand flinging upward as though demanding mercy from the universe. His cheeks flushed crimson, his eyes watered uncontrollably, and every time he tried to regain composure, another wave of laughter hit him like a physical force. He shook his head, slapped the table, leaned back into his chair, leaned forward again, and at one point appeared to momentarily lose the ability to breathe. And Alison? She was gone. Lost. Unrecoverable. Every second of the clip made her laugh harder. The accuracy, the unexpectedness, the cheekiness, the warmth of the tribute. Her laugh filled the entire studio until the camera operator's hands were shaking so badly that viewers at home noticed the frame wobble. Even the sound technicians could be heard chuckling behind the scenes. It wasn't just laughter. It was connection, delight, disbelief. A genuine moment of televised human joy that can't be scripted, rehearsed, or manufactured. And when Alison finally regained enough breath to speak, barely, she delivered the line that instantly went viral across social media. "He's got it spot on." Then she paused, eyes wide, as if the reality of what she had just witnessed was still landing in pieces. He killed the show. Prince Harry killed it exactly. Her voice carried that unique Hammond mixture of pride, affection, shock, and warmth. It was not just flattery or flustered surprise. It was admiration, genuine admiration. Because the tribute wasn't just funny, it wasn't just accurate, it wasn't just unexpected. It felt personal, a moment of affection from someone who remembered her, valued that moment they shared, and chose to honor it in a playful, loving, unmistakably human way. And that layer, that emotional undertone, is what made the entire moment so electric. Because Prince Harry didn't simply parody Alison, he celebrated her. His performance wasn't mocking, it was affectionate. It wasn't comedic cruelty, it was homage. It wasn't detached royal humor, it was warm, precise, intentional acknowledgement. The kind of tribute that can only come from someone who genuinely enjoyed the original moment and recognized the joy Alison brings wherever she goes. His eyes had that glimmer, the mischievous yet affectionate spark, like he was in on the joke, but also sincerely appreciating the woman whose voice he was lip-syncing. It was clear he remembered her energy, her spirit, her laughter. It was clear the previous interview had stuck with him in the best possible way. And as the skit played, Stephen Colbert appeared beside him, adding his own American comedic flourish, heightening the hilarity and pushing the atmosphere into full-blown absurdity. But through all the chaos of the skit, what shone brightest was Harry's warmth, his almost childlike joy in embracing the silliness of the moment. A prince, normally confined by formality and royal protocol, now freely engaging in a playful, affectionate tribute to one of Britain's most beloved presenters. And Alison felt that love, every bit of it. You could see it in her eyes, glistening with laughter. You could hear it in her breathless giggles and gasps. You could feel it radiating from her entire body. Because Alison Hammond, with her open heart and infectious spirit, has a rare gift. People don't just like her, they adore her. They feel seen by her. They feel warmed by her. They feel uplifted by her presence. She has built a career not on cynicism or superiority, but on genuine connection. And in this moment, Prince Harry returned that connection in the most unexpected way. That is why the laughter hit so hard. That is why the meltdown felt so special. That is why the clip spread like wildfire. This wasn't simply comedy. This wasn't merely entertainment. This was a moment where joy recognized joy. People online instantly reacted with dramatic declarations like, "This healed something in me I didn't know was broken." Alison Hammond laughing is Britain's real national anthem. Prince Harry lip-syncing Alison is the crossover I never knew I needed. I haven't laughed this hard since 2012. Fans began slowing down the clip to examine Harry's lip-sync precision, rewinding certain frames, pointing out the exact millisecond where he absolutely nailed a Hammond facial expression. One viewer tweeted that Harry captured the shoulder flick, the eyebrow lift, the head tilt. This man studied. Another joked that Harry now qualifies to host This Morning in Alison's absence. Even global celebrities chimed in with praise. Several American personalities expressed how refreshing it was to see a royal embrace humour with such openness and warmth. Some famous comedians said Harry's timing was shockingly good, and that his tribute to Alison showed pure affection wrapped in comedy. Back in the studio, Mark kept trying, and failing, to bring the segment back on track. Every time his face calmed, Alison would replay one detail of the clip in her mind and immediately burst into fresh laughter, triggering Mark all over again. They fed off each other's joy like a comedic feedback loop. The crew behind the cameras giggled through headsets. The presenters seated off-camera peeked in just to witness what the noise was about. Even the producers, known for their calmness and composure, could be seen wiping away tears of laughter. After nearly 2 minutes, which felt like 10, Alison gently placed her hand on the table, took a long breath, and whispered, "I cannot believe it. I actually cannot believe it." Her smile softened for a moment, glowing with genuine affection. He remembered. He actually remembered. That one line struck people deeply. because that is what this moment revealed. Not just
Wow, wow, wow. This sounds very, very interesting and impressive. And for my all peculiar and amazing Sussex family, thank you all for watching, for tuning in Daily Diaries Fridays, and also thank you for working with us along this juncture. It has not been that easy without you people, and we don't take that for granted. We appreciate a lot, and thank you, and have a good time. Keep shining, keep it light, keep it here at Daily Diaries Friday. Bye bye. See you next time. Have a good moment.